here myself in 1863. It was November when I came. I guess we're still in November. The battle, you remember, was fought in July, and then 4.5 months later they were going to dedicate the cemetery, and they asked me to come and have part in that dedication. Now, I know that your textbooks, even in school, said that I scribbled out the Gettysburg Address on the back of an envelope while I rode the train here. No. Right across the street behind me was David Wills, the red building. I hope you'll have a chance to go through it. It was just newly renovated. He was on the committee to find the group for dedication for the cemetery. And so I received an invite from him on November 2nd. Could you be here the 19th to help us dedicate by making a few appropriate remarks? The 19th, the 2nd. I had 2 weeks to prepare that. So I wrote the Gettysburg Address on 2 pages of Executive Mansion stationery before I ever left Washington. Now, you ask, why was it so brief? Well, they said, could you make a few appropriate remarks? We have our main speaker, Edward Everett, the former president of Harvard. People knew 2 things about Edward Everett. Number 1, he was the best speaker in the country, and number 2, the most long-winded. So when they said, could you make a few appropriate remarks, they were sending me a message. Could you keep it short? So I arrived by train. The Marine Band was on that train. Gettysburg had a population of about 2,400, but the crowd was 15,000. They led me from the new renovated station. You can go through that too. Right down here behind you, up the Carlisle Street and over to David Wills' home. And that night in my bedroom on the 2nd floor, I rehearsed the address. Never was going to memorize it, but in rehearsing it, it didn't have the flow that I was interested in. I thought that it should have. So on my desk in the bedroom was a pencil and 4 pages of foolscap, our writing paper. So I did rewrite the 2nd page right over there. Rode horseback to the cemetery the next day, and there on the platform, if you were from the northern states, it's very likely your governor was there when I gave the Gettysburg Address. I said really what you're still carrying in your hearts as you do your professional work. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. And the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. And I hope that you're going to have a wonderful professional few days here. Thank you.